Thanks for joining us for the America's Boating Channel presentation at the 2022 International Boating and Water Safety Summit. I'm Marty Lafferty. During this session, we'll review Season 6 video content and scripts. We'll discuss field production opportunities for local boating groups to participate in both regular season videos and our new inlet drone videos. We'll cover the migration from weekly to daily title promotions and how to integrate our more than 100 videos into educational offerings. But first, let's analyze viewership and social media activity for 2021. During 2021, recreational boaters invested 10,711 hours viewing America's Boating Channel's safe boating and boater education videos on YouTube, generating 2,898,000 impressions. The top 10 titles for 2021 and number of views during the year for each were MMSI with 7,530 views, Getting on Plane and Operating on Plane with 8,680 views, Anchoring a Boat with 10,100 views, PWC Docking with 14,563 views, Choosing the Best Life Jacket with 15,397 views, Life Jackets for Children with 18,633 views, Docking with 20,807 views, Stopping a Boat on Plane with 21,977 views, PWC Person Overboard and Rollovers with 24,606 views, and in first place, Nav Rules Frequently Asked Questions with 37,702 views. During 2021, we surpassed 6,130 subscribers, while 96% of our viewing came from non-subscribers. 46% of America's Boating Channel viewers were aged 35 to 54. 38% were aged 18 to 34, and 16% were 55 or over. 89% of viewers were male, 52% were U.S.-based. 66.5% of America's Boating Channel's YouTube impressions were generated externally, driving a 5.7% click-through rate, resulting in over 160,000 of the service's 253,819 total video views. America's Boating Channel's Facebook page became more popular in 2021. Page posts reached 51,440 people with 12,467 engagements, meaning likes or shares. We continued cross-promoting the U.S. sailing team's high-profile activities as our channel partner, emphasizing the aspirational, glamorous, and patriotic appeal of the Olympics, with periodic video cross-promotions on our Facebook page. Our focus now is on the production of Season 6 videos, the scripts for which have all now received final approval from the Coast Guard. Leading the slate is fire extinguisher regulations. The new fire extinguisher regulations video will cover the new rule that separates commercial and recreational vessel fire protection requirements. Viewers will learn how to ensure that all required portable fire extinguishers comply. Also featured are tips for preventing onboard fires in the first place. Next up is defensive boating. The new defensive boating video will cover the importance of keeping a safe distance from other boaters. Viewers will learn how experienced boaters can change their habits for a safer boating experience with so many new boaters on the water. Also featured are special tips for those who are new to boating. Third on the list is electronic charts and virtual ATONS. The new electronic charts and virtual ATONS video will cover the replacement of paper nautical charts with digital navigation charts. Viewers will learn the 3 types of new virtual aids to navigation. Also featured are tips for using these enhancements and how they will make recreational boating safer. The fourth video is commercial traffic. The new commercial traffic video will cover Safety considerations for boating in and near shipping lanes. Viewers will learn how to maneuver and communicate safely and properly with commercial vessels. Also featured are special precautions to take and actions to avoid. The next title is Trailering a Boat. The new Trailering a Boat video will cover how to safely attach and tow boats on trailers. Viewers will learn techniques for maneuvering at launch ramps. Also featured are inspection and maintenance tips for boat trailers. Video number 6 is Life Jacket Wear. The new Life Jacket Wear video will cover the benefits of wearing life jackets whenever a boat is underway. Viewers will learn how difficult it can be to don a life jacket in the water and how to safely do so. Also featured are tips for developing new habits with life jackets that can save lives. The 7th video in the new series is Boat Operator Responsibilities. The new Boat Operator Responsibilities video will cover obligations of boat operators for ensuring safety from departure to the conclusion of every voyage. Viewers will learn operational techniques and boater courtesy. Also featured are tips for avoiding negligence. Video number 8 is Navigating Inlets. The new Navigating Inlets video will cover when, where, and how to safely cross challenging waterway entrances. Viewers will learn different techniques for departing from and returning to inlets. Also featured are ways to identify and mitigate dangers. The Navigating Inlets video is intended not only for general viewing, but also for boaters to watch before screening one of our new inlet drone videos, which will show exactly what to expect and what to look out for during their first sorties through specific inlets. The 9th video is Electronic Visual Distress Signals. The new Electronic Visual Distress Signals video will cover alternatives to pyrotechnic devices. Viewers will learn the operation and maintenance of nighttime approved visual distress signal lights used in conjunction with daytime distress flags. Also featured are the newly approved dual color signal lights. The final Season 6 video is Capacity Compliance. The new Capacity Compliance video will cover complying with the capacity plate permanently affixed to the hull on smaller vessels. Viewers will learn about how many people can be carried, maximum total weight, and engine size. Also featured are formulas and tables for calculating these limits. For Season 5, which also included 10 titles, due to COVID travel restrictions, we captured all the footage needed for its videos at just 3 locations, instead of our usual 8 to 10. This was thanks to exemplary efforts by United States Power Squadron's field producers, Charlie Satanidis at the Tybee Light Squadron, Sue Kimmel at the Chattanooga Squadron, and Rose Stano at the Grosse Pointe Squadron. Let's explore the kind of experience this provided, in spite of coronavirus, for everyone involved. Now let's discuss what it takes for you to participate. We've made it as easy as possible for boating groups everywhere to have their members and boats star in America's Boating Channel videos. The first step is to identify a local field producer. No media experience is necessary, but it helps to be good at basic project management. The fundamental duties of the field producer are to recruit boaters to participate and to help schedule video recording sessions for participants. To justify production crew travel expense, we like to have a minimum of 10 boats at each visited location. We'll typically schedule a 2-hour video recording session in the morning and one in the afternoon for 5 days, and keep an extra day if needed to reschedule for inclement weather. Video recording sessions are typically dedicated to one boat, its operator and passengers, to capture all of the shot sequences that involve them. This keeps the actual participation time down to less than a half day for each person serving as on-camera talent. Casting is where we come in. Once the field producer has signed up a critical mass of local participants and chosen a week when everyone could be available, we start contacting the boat operators. Based on the type of boat, available passengers, and other considerations, we match up each operator with the optimal video script and the boat within that script with a story arc that is most suitable. Then we determine which day and whether the morning or afternoon video recording session is most convenient. Based on this conversation, we prepare a personalized set of on-camera talent notes, which in plain language explain exactly what to expect on the day of the shoot. The notes outline shot sequences we intend to capture and in what order, highlight any special props needed and who is responsible for bringing them, and cover any special considerations such as physical action sequences and how they will safely be performed. From experience, on-camera talent notes are easier to follow than video scripts for people who don't work every day as television actors, and we share both the on-camera talent notes and the video scripts with everyone involved. Basically, the notes ensure there are no surprises and no time wasters on the day of each video recording session. For Season 6, we've scheduled field production for 3 locations, and here are the dates that are still available for additional boating groups. If you're thinking about participating, we encourage you to talk with Charlie, Sue, or Rose for more detail. We can add with certainty that every local boating group which has participated in field production for an America's Boating Channel video has had a positive, fun, exhilarating experience, one that builds confidence, boosts community awareness, and helps attract new members. Now, let's talk a little about the new INLET drone videos project that provides additional opportunities for participation. USPS National Educational Officer Bill McManaman's idea to develop a series of narrated drone shot videos departing from and returning to popular recreational boat waterway entrances was accepted by the Coast Guard, and we'll be developing and beta testing that concept during the grant period for Season 6, along with producing and promoting regular season videos. Based on successful testing, INLET drone videos will become a new service offering of America's Boating Channel with a national rollout starting in 2023 and guaranteeing coverage of no fewer than 40 inlets by 2025. For the beta test, we'll cover 3 inlets. The videos themselves will feature low-altitude aerial footage with narrative explanations leaving from and returning to major U.S. coastal inlets to prepare recreational boaters for their first sorties into these harbors, ports, rivers, and other high-traffic entrances. Individual boaters and local boating groups can participate at a choice of 3 levels. Recommending inlets for coverage, teaming with producers and preparing notes on unique aspects of recommended inlets for production, or acquiring drones, shooting, and submitting video footage under professional supervision for inclusion in the drone videos. At this point, we've completed our hardware evaluation with experienced FAA Part 107 licensed drone pilot videographers whom we've engaged to acquire video footage for the beta test. The selected model for inlet drone videos will be the attractively priced ultralight DJI MAVIC Mini with a camera ideally suited for this project and relatively long operating time between battery charges. You can learn more about this drone and two even lower priced alternative models by watching the introductory video produced for USPS National Educational Committee chairs and district educational officers, and that you can access now at bit.ly drone video project. The introductory video also provides details on how to submit an inlet for coverage, and we've already received several suggestions that we'll cover later. Throughout the beta test experience, we will be fine-tuning a formulaic protocol with common script outline, shot list, and drone model-specific guidance on technical aspects for using local knowledge to customize video for each inlet chosen for coverage. The script outline calls for 8 sections matched to 8 shot sequences. First, an overview and narration introducing the name, location, and top-line features of the inlet, with the associated video offering a 360-degree view of the starting point for a voyage that begins by departing through the inlet to show operators exactly what they'll see looking around in every direction from that point. Second, a guided description of the recommended course to take through the inlet on the way out to open water, while the drone video smoothly moves from the starting point all the way to the sea buoy or other finishing point where the inlet ends and open sea begins. Third, which may involve several smaller scenes, the narration now calls out the major obstacles and other aspects of the inlet to watch out for, shoaling, jetties, rocks, and so on, while the drone video scenes focus on each of these challenging areas. Fourth, a reprise of the second scene from a lower angle, following then overtaking and passing over a boat crossing the inlet, recapping what the boat operator will see and what to watch out for when departing from the inlet. The 5th through 8th sections of the script and associated shot sequences basically repeat the process for returning to home port through the inlet, starting with a 360-degree view at the sea buoy or other starting point, then a master shot smoothly coming all the way in across the inlet, then zeroing in on obstacles to avoid, and finally a reprise of the master shot following, then passing over a boat at a lower angle. Along with a script outline and shot sequence, we'll provide specific guidance for using DJI's Fly software to set waypoints for the various shots, plus the recommended altitude, flight speed, camera settings, and other drone videography tips specific to the MAVIC Mini to assist production teams capturing footage. We expect that this formulaic protocol will be enhanced throughout the beta based on our learning, with a definitive version finalized in advance of the national rollout. A training module with workflow elements will accompany the production protocol. This will start with information for FAA drone registration and Part 107 licensing process guidance. It will add a technical checklist for pre-flight drone, video camera, and memory card preparation and settings. It will explain how to log the shots and check them for quality assurance, then transfer the files temporarily to a PC and rename individual video recordings to conform with the video script nomenclature. It will describe how to upload the renamed files to the appropriate dedicated cloud storage folder for the particular inlet from among those that we'll set up for all inlet drone videos. As I mentioned, we have now processed inlet suggestions of potential locations for the beta test from boaters across the country. These include 2 in Massachusetts, 1 in Rhode Island, the south shore of New York's Long Island, 3 in New Jersey, 1 in Delaware, 2 in Maryland, 2 in North Carolina, 7 in Florida, 1 in Oregon, 2 in California. These recommendations will not only guide our selections with U.S. Coast Guard participation for the beta test, but also for prioritizing inlets for the national rollout. To submit an inlet for coverage, keep it simple. Include the name and location of the inlet and a brief explanation of why it merits coverage. Feel free to provide notes on special aspects of the preferred navigation channel, the presence, absence, or relative accuracy of channel markers, shoals, jetties, breakwalls, unique hidden underwater dangers like rocks or shipwrecks, local knowledge that's important for boaters to stay safe when crossing the inlet, and any information you have about how much traffic goes through the inlet during boating season. Email your inlet recommendation to drones@americasboatingchannel.com. In 2022, our promotional campaign will migrate from weekly features of new and different titles to daily, with very short videos in the 30-second to 1-minute range being introduced as part of this effort. We've had considerable success with pullouts of longer form videos in the 1 to 3 minute range, and the Coast Guard wants to see if we can reach even more novice boaters and mobile phone viewers by going even shorter and with higher frequency. We'll be exploring TikTok and some young adult influencers as part of this. So let's take an in-depth look at the techniques our social media marketing team will use to leverage presences across the web and achieve viral marketing as we increase our frequency from weekly to daily title promotions. Many of these ideas could be adopted by other safe boating advocates and local boating groups to arouse interest and drive action for your activities. Our year-round viewership development program centers on the launch of new video titles on americasboatingchannel.com and our YouTube channel. We promote each video with a press release distributed by 15 online newswire services and premiere the video on the top 8 social networks. During the week that follows, we cross-promote the video with graphics and messaging and social media. This approach has achieved steadily increasing viewership, which, as we noted earlier, for 2021 reached more than 10,700 hours of viewing, representing nearly 254,000 views of our videos and generating 2,898,000 impressions. For organizations that would like to adopt this model to announce meetings, social events, or educational activities, here are the 6 most affordable and effective, meaning free or nearly free, of the 15 newswire services that we use for press release distribution: PR Log, PR.com, Live PR, Express Press Release, Hype Factors, and Open PR. Each can have its distribution tailored to a tight geographic region. And for cross-promotion, we recommend going beyond the top 3 social platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, which are must-dos at this point, to also include at least 5 more, such as Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Tumblr, and Reddit, chosen based on polling your target market to see what social media they use. Meanwhile, our entire catalog of more than 100 titles is available now at no charge to integrate into online educational offerings and classroom activities. You can access downloadable versions of all America's Boating Channel videos at case-sensitive bit.ly USPS ABC. That's lowercase bit.ly/ all caps USPS ABC. Here are some proven ideas that work. Play a video with a subject that relates to your course or seminar as a curtain raiser to capture the attention of students before starting your class. Use our short form pullouts that start with problems to avoid in attempting a specific boating activity or maneuver, often with comedic elements, to spur student discussion. What would you do to avoid the mistakes we just observed? Then, after you've heard several suggestions, say, all right, let's see what the experts have to say, and play the accompanying doing it right pullout. Because more and more people expect videos to be included in virtually all presentations, excerpt segments or individual scenes from our catalog that relate to your curriculum and integrate them to illustrate key points. You are free to use entire videos or sections of them or individual scenes. We just ask that for full videos or long segments you include the attribution video provided by America's Boating Channel, or for short clips, video courtesy of America's Boating Channel. As boating safety advocates, America's Boating Channel is our video service, and you can help by liking America's Boating Channel's page on Facebook and presence on Instagram, following America's Boating Channel on Twitter, and subscribing to America's Boating Channel on YouTube. This way, you'll receive automatic alerts each time a new video premieres and get insider posts like behind-the-scenes photo albums. Then, when you see an America's Boating Channel post, do two things: like it and share it. If everyone attending IBWSS did that, we could reach over 1 million people with every post. So in plain language, that's how viral marketing works. Thanks for attending the America's Boating Channel's 2022 International Boating and Water Safety Summit presentation. Feel free to call or email with any questions or to express your interest in participating in Season 6 field production or the Inlet Drone Videos beta test.